Hi, what's up, you guys? I hope you all are having a great day today. So, if any of y'all have seen some of my other videos, you know that I try to keep it pretty positive over here. I don't mind giving some constructive criticism to these artists, but I try to avoid just straight up shitting on these people. But I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today, and I'm going to officially get into my hater bag. So, for today's video, I'm going to talk about TikTok star Lay Bankz, as her music has been popping off lately, and unfortunately, it is just not hitting for me. But before we jump into everything, I do want to say if you're interested in female rap, music conversations, music debates, music reviews, and honestly anything music related, definitely consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and rip Lay Bankz a new one. So, for anyone who may not be familiar with our topic today, Lay Bankz is a rising musician who initially began garnering a following on TikTok for her comedy and dance videos. Around 2022, Lay Bankz utilized her platform to officially kick off her aspiring music career after signing to APG. While Bankz has music on Spotify dating back to 2020, according to Genius, her first official song was released in 2022 titled Boyfriend Number 2. The song was an instant viral hit online and immediately set Bankz up for online fame. Capitalizing off this momentum, Bankz went on to drop additional songs such as Left Cheek and Na Na Na, which also became online hits shortly after its release. Lay's breakout hit Ick was released in 2023 and garnered attention on various social media platforms due to the unique editing choices of the accompanying video. This editing style has become a trademark for Bankz, as her latest single, Tell Your Girlfriend, is also being promoted with the same fan edit-esque videos. Now that we have all become acquainted with Lay Bankz, I just want to bluntly say that if there is anyone in the music industry that we're gonna call an industry plant, it's her. Let me just explain. Now, first of all, I'm not really one to call anyone that term, nor do I really care for those type of conspiracy theories. But after evaluating Lay Bankz' music, her social media presence, her interviews, and just really anything that I could tolerate watching, nothing about her feels authentic. From her perfectly curated TikTok sound to her manufactured knockoff Lotto personality, Lay Bankz comes across as extremely disingenuous. Now, I don't know much about Lay prior to her music career taking off, thus, I'm not sure what her personality online was before all of this. But after listening to damn near all of her music, I still do not know what her personality is. She makes these JoJo Siwa ass songs, but then she gets in interviews and she tries to act like Lotto or Cardi B, which to me, it just doesn't translate. And if you listen to the music itself, it's so generic and bland, you do not get to know her that way either. The disconnect between her music and her displayed personality just looks like there's someone in her ear telling her what songs to sing and how to act in interviews so she can continue to go viral. And since we are already talking about her music, let's really talk about her music. I feel like where Lay Bankz goes wrong is that it appears that she is prioritizing her aesthetic and the visual representation online over the actual quality of her music. For example, the Tell Your Girlfriend song is so sonically and lyrically different from her breakout hit Ick, which honestly makes it confusing as to what her whole image and brand is supposed to be. And don't get me wrong, I completely understand wanting to experiment or try new sounds, but I feel like there's a difference between being versatile and being experimental and just straight up lacking artistic direction. Aside from the overly edited After Effects TikToks that she has accompanying her songs, there is nothing identifiable about Lay Bankz that sets her apart from anyone else making music. On top of all of this, the music just straight up sucks. Her lack of personality could possibly be overlooked if the quality was there, but everything she releases just sounds so obviously curated just for TikTok dances. She might be able to make a 30-second chorus that's just barely catchy enough to dominate the TikTok sound charts, but once you listen to the actual music after that, it's just a bunch of nothing. All we get is lazy, lackluster lyrics, corny hooks that just sound bad outside of TikTok. Like, this is just not some shit that you can like bump at the club. It's not something you can chill and relax to. It's not really good for a workout. Like, I genuinely don't know where you would listen to her music outside of just making a silly little TikTok dance. And I am not just talking about her popular songs. Like, in my opinion, the whole album is just not cohesive and it lacks artistic direction completely. I honestly could make a whole video shitting on the album alone, but I'm not going to. And for time's sakes, I'm going to shit on this album speed round style. The production is ass. There's no cohesion. I don't understand why she has a pop song next to an Afrobeat song next to an R&B song. Majority of the album tracks were simply boring and forgettable, and some of them are just straight up annoying. And finally, the album is 35 minutes too long. Ultimately, if I had to call anyone in the music scene an industry plant, it would easily be Bankz. I just feel like there's an overall disconnect with what Bankz is trying to sell to us musically and who she genuinely is. I think it's very clear that she was picked from some like corporation to like be some like TikTok musician star, because that is all we get is just TikTok music. There's no artistic direction outside of let's get a viral TikTok song. I know her tracks are performing pretty well, so maybe I'm just simply in the minority here, but Bankz is just not cutting it for me. I have no idea who she is as a person other than some girl making music for TikTok. But this was simply my 2 cents, and if I offended any of the like two Bankz fans out there, oops. No, but for real, I am just a girl with an opinion. Nothing I says really matters. But I definitely want to hear all of your guys' thoughts on Bankz. Are any of you guys out there fans? Do any of you agree she might be an industry plant? Definitely let me know all of your thoughts. Also, for any of my regular watchers out there, I'm so sorry for the lack of upload lately. I really, really am. Work has just been so hectic, and I just haven't had a whole lot of free time to work on these videos. But I'm hoping that I can get back into a consistent uploads, you know. I hope we can get that going soon. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and making it this far. I hope all of you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I see all of you guys in the next one. Peace.